After the Associated Press reported that Olympic biathlete Joanne Reed had been sexually abused and harassed for years, other biathletes reached out to the AP and said that she wasn't alone. One of those women was Joan Wilder, who raced in the 1990s.
You know, I made the national team. I went to the first camp in West Yellowstone. I'm all excited, you know, to participate and live the dream. And I was awoken one night by a coach pressing himself on my back when I was sleeping on my stomach. You know, I immediately knew that was, you know, breaking and entering, sexual assault, quid pro quo, not okay. And I got him out of there.
It's the only winter sport that the U.S. has never won an Olympic medal in. Former biathletes said that U.S. officials tended to worship the European coaches, or the European biathletes would come over and try to help out the team, and they would pretty much gave them free rein because they felt that they needed their expertise. Wilder said the team manager, Max Cobb, said they needed him in order to win medals.
From my memory, we're in a hallway and he doesn't even look up from his paper. And he's writing and he's like, no, we're not gonna send him back. And the message I got was loud and clear, was they'd worked a couple of years to get his visa, the Olympics were coming, we needed his expertise, and I needed to lay low, and I did.
Another woman who contacted us was Grace Buteau. Buteau says she was also abused by a national team coach. During a party after she won a silver medal one time, he grabbed her, forcibly kissed her, and groped her body until somebody pulled him off her. Buteau said she told biathlon officials, including Max Cobb, about what was happening, but no investigation was done and he continued coaching.
I reached out to Max Cobb about the allegations. He wrote in an email that athlete safety was fundamental to him, and he couldn't recall any athlete saying his efforts were not appropriate.
However, we have Joan Wilder saying that she told him about it the next morning, and I also have emails between Max Cobb and Grace Buteau talking about this European coach and the harassment that she faced with him. I also reached out to the national coach. He's in the Czech Republic right now, and he said that he never tried to kiss or force himself on Grace Buteau. I reached out to the German coach, and he denied that he broke into Joan Wilder's hotel room and ever tried to force himself on her.
Joan Wilder has filed a complaint against the coach and Max Cobb with the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, which investigates abuse in Olympic sport.
You have to wonder, 35 years in between, how could that happen? How could the same story happen? And it's got to be the same people are in charge, or the same culture, or a combination. But what I do know is it's got to stop. We just need to get our stories out there, honestly. That's probably, I feel a lot of relief in coming forward, honestly, and just putting it on the table. And the more we can talk about that, the more we can come up with ways to prevent it in the future. And know that there's people who are there who are going to understand, and they're going to listen to you, and they're going to believe you, and you're going to move on, and you're going to be okay.